Welcome back to the degradation of the public library. I wanted to go on another one of my iconic rants about shit that no one cares about except for me, and I care very passionately. I don't understand what happened to libraries, man. Back in my day, a library used to be a place that people went to be quiet, to read books, and to study.
And now they go there to jack off on the free internet.
Exactly. No, what they do is they go there and they take their kids, and it's just like a playgroup. You know, they just come in and they're just running around and screaming. You got people taking fucking phone calls right next to the people studying. You got people who are literally having loud-ass conversations in like a cafe that's been inexplicably built in the middle of the fucking library. So I used to go to the library to get some work done, to do some studying. But we couldn't do it anymore because it was just a billion times louder than a library ever should be. Like, am I wrong in assuming that libraries, that the whole thing is that they're supposed to be quiet?
Yeah,
is that not like the idea, the stereotype?
Oh,
Also, I don't know where you're going,
news.
but I think you might be dead.
Yeah.
It's alright.
So with that giant pole,
I think I was supposed to go in the spring.
well, no, where the giant pole is, you have to do the jump B attack as Amy to do the tornado on the pole.
The library, they became so fucking loud and obnoxious. Like, they were literally, like, the study area was like just this slim little position, and you could hear people talking and kids screaming and running around, and they have they'd have like talks and stuff like that. They'd have like little events set up that would be right next to the study area where someone would come and give a presentation or something like that. And you're like, I'm trying to study, I'm trying to concentrate. And it happens so many times that people would also like have phone calls. That's another thing. Am I crazy? But when I receive a phone call, do you know what I do in every scenario? I fucking leave the room and I take the phone call. Like,
I tend to
whatever happened to that?
Physically care.
People don't do that anymore. People are just like, oh, there's a phone call. I'll take it right here. Thank you very much. I don't care that there's 1,000 strangers trying to fucking concentrate next to me. I'm just going to take a loud-ass phone call.
Yeah.
There's this actually, in a similar anecdote, it was the time I was at the university, and they have a whole floor at the university to be quiet. Like, you have to. And there was still someone there talking loudly on the phone. My friend actually had to go up to them and be like, can you fucking, like, leave? Anyway, so I stopped going to the library for a really, really long time. My roommate and I were thinking of, like, we wanted to do a bit of brainstorming for our books.
Right.
And we were like, well, the library now has, like, a room that you can go to study in, or, like, to do whatever, really. Like, you can book the room for a couple hours and, like, you know, do whatever. I'm like, okay, we'll do that. And I got to go back to the library because I haven't been in a few years because, like, it annoyed me so much. And it's so much worse because not only, this fucking cracked me up, not only were now, like, the kids sections on both sides of the library. It used to just be one side, now it's both sides, and you got kids running between the two of them. But also, next to their one little tiny, like, cubicle, like, that we went into to do the work, they had a sensory, you know, where it's like rooms to be in a quiet space. And I just thought, so they literally have a room in the library right now that is designed to be like a quiet space to get away from the noise. And I'm just like, that was supposed to be the purpose of the fucking library. It's a joke. Like, I think those rooms are good. Don't get me wrong. I think they're cool. But I think that the fact that a library of all places needs one of those is, like, dystopian.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I'm glad you agree, because I was just like, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. Like, don't get me wrong, like, we had a good study session. It was relatively quiet because they finally decided, like, okay, we're going to give people a room to, like, work in or whatever. Granted that we had to book, and there's only one room, so you have to book literally, like, days in advance to get, like, a 2-hour time slot. But, like, the fact that, yeah, there's a little, like, deprivation room where I'm just, like, sensory deprivation. I'm just like, what the fuck, man?
I mean, the fact that you told me that there was, like, a full-on cafe in the library is whack.
There's a full-on cafe, and people are constantly, like, they're just trying to, like, talk and to each other, right? But the thing about noise is that noise creates more noise.
Yes.
With every layer of someone talking, there's another person that's trying to speak over the top of that person. So it just gets louder and louder and louder. And I just think to myself, like, what is the point of libraries anymore, man? Like, obviously books, whatever. But I just think, like, they used to be places to be quiet. And maybe it's just, like, my public library. I'll fully admit that could be the case. But I'm just like, what the fuck happened, man?
It's just you psycho Australians don't know how to stay quiet clearly.
That's really funny.
Let me just take a long drink, long sip of my drink.
We need to stay quiet like Americans do in movie theaters. Well, it's funny as well because Adelaide in particular, we're known for being quiet little dweebazoids. Where like we don't, like, even in the biggest event films and movies, we just sit there quietly and go, Okay. And yet in libraries, we're just like, blah, 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 blah. I'm here to socialize. It's basically a mall. Anyway, there's another one of my my little rants for you. Basically, what I'm saying is we should boycott all libraries.
I think that doesn't serve the purpose that you want it to.
This is making my head spin.
You know what's funny is that Cream is supposed to be younger than Tails, but I think she's actually voiced by an adult woman in this game, but Tails, they still decided to have be voiced by a literal toddler.
Oops.
Hey, look, the same thing happened to me.
Yeah.
Sonic Heroes is so fucking stupid, I hate this. Kidding, I love it. Sonic Heroes is fucking cool, dude. Sonic Heroes can come to my birthday party, I don't know. Sonic Heroes barely makes the cut, actually. That's probably a better way to put it.
I would not invite Sonic Heroes to my birthday party.
Why, just because it was mean to you that one time?
Yes.
Frank, I can't help but notice that you haven't invited me to your birthday in like quite a few years.
I wonder why that is.
I didn't want to bring it up on the show, but I've been feeling a little hurt by it.
I think it's because
I'll be
it's a
honest.
logistic nightmare to have either of you over here for a birthday party.
Frank, honest question, would you invite me to your wedding?
I don't think I would even have a wedding.
Same. Good answer.
I don't see that happening, to be honest with you. Now, hypothetical, mythological creature, I do have a wedding, get married. I mean, I'd send the invites out. I wouldn't expect anyone to come unless I, by that point, move to Australia. You gotta jump up on the smaller platforms.
Yeah, the pillars.
Because
that
the
you
fly characters have an invisible boundary that they can go up, even though they could physically get up higher. So you have to land to reset your like height boundary.
Yeah.
Because
It's
the game,
very, very unsatisfying to play as the flying
Yes.
characters. I'm just gonna go ahead and say.
It's just rain on a tin roof, and that's what all the noise I'm hearing is. Just like, I'm just like, what the hell?
What the H? Rainfall here?
yeah, that just happened.
Yeah, that just happened. Frank, I want to write a movie with you. We use all the worst fucking tropes in Hollywood.
Oh yeah, it's like visible rain at my house.
Rain that's visible? Now you're talking crazy talk.
Yeah, usually
I've
it's
never
quite
heard of
invisible.
It's just like,
It just feels like
drizzle
I'm
out.
getting pelted with rocks, but I can't see the rocks.
I can start hearing it around my place.
Oh, me too. I'm actually inside your walls.
Oh, actually, you know, there was a hypothetical that I saw on Reddit. I actually deleted Reddit, but before I deleted it, because it was pissing me off too bad. Are you proud of me, by the way? I finally deleted Reddit off my phone.
That's cool.
Now I get to sit at work and just be bored instead of bored and angry.
I still doom scroll Reddit, hoping that one of my 4 like joke subreddits posts something that I give a shit about.
My 4 joke subreddits just keep reposting the same thing every single day and expect people not to think that they're a bot. There was a hypothetical that was, would you rather find out, so you go into your attic one day, right? Would you rather see 10,000 cockroaches or a man living in your attic? And it's so
man.
fascinating to me because everyone was either like, absolutely one answer, the other one's not even an issue. And I was baffled to see that it was like a back and forth, where some people will be like, no, 10,000 cockroaches is literally the worst thing ever, I'd rather die. And other people are like, genuinely, like seeing a human being living in my house would scar me for life. So I'm curious which one you guys fall into. For me,
It's the
I'm the
man.
same, where I'm like, there's one answer that I think is so, like, 1 billion trillion times worse than the other. Also for this fight, just like jump and press B, keep doing Amy's like tornado attack. Just keep doing that over and over again.
As someone who
Tornado
had
attack,
a
yeah.
stint for, I think it was 6 months, ending up living in a place infested with cockroaches, I will take the man. I will 100%.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. And what about you, Mabini?
What?
I worried this might happen. He's too video game pilled.
You lower the ladder to your attic and you go into your attic. Would you rather find 10? Did you say 1,000 or million?
10,000.
10,000 cockroaches in your attic, or a man living in your attic?
Wait. Hang on. Sorry, I'm focusing on the game, trying not to suck at it.
Too mesmerized by Big's Big.
Would I rather go into a room and who's in?
You go into your attic. Would you rather find out that your house is infested with 10,000 cockroaches, or that a man's been living in your attic?
No, I'm really sorry. I forgot. I'm too focused.
Switch to Amy and just keep doing the tornado attack.
I did, and it was a waste of my life.
You killed Sonic with it.
Yeah.
Hers is much worse than the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does like fire in front of it.
So that's why I was doing big, because he kind of bounces up and down.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Did
It's
it.
because they kept on darting away underneath me when I'd slam down.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
next time on Cockroach versus Man, Mabini finally figures out what the question is.
Yeah.